Hey, how's it going, everybody? Make sure autofocus is turned off here. Yeah. We got audio. Hope you're all doing well out there. Herbert Moore was ready to go 5 minutes early. Why do I have to wait? I always go live 5 minutes early. The stream says it's going to start at 5 p.m. Pacific. I start at 4:55. Just to let people come in here. Noise Theorem, how's it going? Reginald, thank you very much. Wabbit's here. Cheap Noise is in the house, as they say. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. I am very excited because this is the first time that I'll have kind of played with the MPC 3 update in any kind of video capacity. Figured it'd be fun to do it live. Friday's video is going to be an MPC video as well. That'll be a more put together one. I've got like a script I'm working on, and you know how that goes. That'll all be shot tomorrow and edited probably. But anyway, I figured we'd just have some fun with the MPC 3.0. So here we are. Yeah, Noise Theorem, that sucks. COVID's no fun. Especially after a fun weekend at NobCon. That is a bummer. My job is to sell you the MPC, Wabbit. All right, well, I figure, I mean, everyone, we've seen the arranger now. If you're into this, you probably looked it up, and all that. I figured I'd show you all how I've been using slice motion recently. Which is a new way of triggering chopped samples. So we're here on the new main screen, which is very different, but also it's not really that different. Everyone's freaking out about how crazy this is. Oh, Noise Theorem, I'm very sorry to hear that. A speedy recovery to you both. That shit's no fun. COVID's no fun. Where was it? Oh, yeah, the main screen, it's different, but it's also not. We've just got our tracks here. Got this trap kit by default. I haven't set my templates up, so I'm just gonna how do I delete the track? Can I do it from here? Yeah, right there. There we go. So now we just have a plugin track here, and that plugin happens to be Hype. With the default preset, we can change that here on the sounds menu. Let's grab baseline. And how about thump? The thump category. Actually, we'll do it this way. We'll go in and edit the synth. We're not going to use baseline because that's not showing up at all on camera. How about Jura? That has a darker interface, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Derek, how's it going? You should be freaking out about everything. Just in life. No, just talking about how the main screen is different but kind of the same. So let's grab a bass sound here from Jura. We'll go into the bass res category. Puncha, sure. Now I'm going to go into the sampler. And I'm going to set my inputs to resample left and right. So now it's piping the audio from that plugin, from the out that would be going out the outputs, or that is going out the outputs, also back into the sampler. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick some notes here. We'll drop the octave. I don't know, we'll just pick, how about like F minor? I'm just gonna play notes here. I think I played C twice, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and name this bass. Sure. Then we're going to go edit, and we're going to go down here to trim and set it to chop, and then click threshold. And now I'm going to have to adjust some of these, but it's chopped up our samples here, or it's chopped up our sample. Did anyone check on Herbert? I think Herbert may have dipped out. Don't know. I think 5 minutes was too much. So let's go ahead and adjust these points here. So we want to bring... not enough. And I am still learning, so go easy on me. Just making it so they're all clean. There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is what I'm doing. Okay, now we'll zoom back out, and we're actually going to put one more slice in. So if I go split the region, now we have an extra 8th slice, which is just silence. Right? We're going to go down, or back to main here. We're going to create we'll change this track type. So we're going to get rid of our plugin. We're going to turn it into a drum track, which is basically just a collection of samples. Nobody freak out if I struggle. Yeah. So now, drum track basically lets us assign samples to all 8 pages of our pads here. So back in the sampler, we can actually hold shift and convert this to a drum track here. Let's see, actually, can I just do new sample to pad? I think I can. Drum track 1. Click do it. Now if we go into edit to edit our drum program, hang on. What happened? Why isn't it there? This is beta too, although I probably messed something up. Okay. I promise I've done this before. New sample to pad, drum, A1. Edit, samples. Interesting. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. Oh, wait. Hang on. There they are. Okay. So there's our samples, right? So if we come down here to where it says slice, if we set this to slice 1, now this pad's just going to trigger the first slice of that sample, right? Hey, how's it going, Terry? But if I click this magic little button right here, this is slice motion. So we have the options of off, which is what it's at right now. Then we have increment, and then we have random. If we click increment and go back out to this screen here, see how that works? Pretty cool, right? However, if we set it to, and you can actually adjust what slice it starts on and how many slices it cycles through, but we can also set this to random. And there we go. And that's why we put the silence in slice number 8, the silent slice, so we can actually get some variation when we hold down note repeat and then hold down our pad. Now we have randomly generated bassline, just like that. And it's in key because we selected what notes we wanted. This works with any samples. And we can simply record this. There we go. Just like that. How cool is that? Yeah, this is crazy useful. It gets crazier when you start talking about like multi-samples and stuff too, which I don't know if I'm going to get into that today, but it gets like insane. And of course, it's also just on this C down here too. But so now we can just go new track, drum, just load in some random ass kit. Techno kit, sure. Why not? We'll just throw that 4 on the floor. Ooh, I actually like the other kick better. This one. There we go. Poor man's wave sequencing. I'm not super familiar with wave sequencing. That is something I need to become more familiar with. Sounds like a good way to replicate the fill function from the trackers. Kind of. It's definitely, it can get you there. It's a lot more of a workaround, though. There's a lot longer, there's a lot more steps, you know, for sure. But yeah, you can definitely get there in terms of randomly generated stuff, which is really freaking cool. What do we want to do now? Sure, we'll put some drums in there. Some more. My kick went missing down here. See that? I still don't understand the yellow notes on MPC. That's one thing I don't understand. Noise theorem. I know you're a seasoned MPC user. I would love to know what the yellow notes are in the sequencer as I shift and cut that out and simply put a new one in. There we go. I mean, of course, we're just kind of messing around here, having fun. By the way, here's the grid mode where you can, the new grid mode where you can actually see, whoops, no. Like the names of the drums, which is really cool. And you get a little preview, which I think is just super sick. Yellow means low velocity. Cool. That is good to know. One thing you struggled with on the MPC was timing. Yeah, probably an accidental trigger. That makes sense. That's good to know. Struggle with your timing. You do have pretty powerful quantization options here. Using the TC or the time correct, you can turn it on or off very easily. You can set your division, and you can actually here, like, let's turn it off and let me play some hi-hats. Stop. Play some hi-hats in poorly. Here we go. All right, so those are all over the place, right? If we go into the grid and pick the hi-hats here. There we, wait, what? Oh, I turned my loop on. That's a whole different thing. I don't recall having that on. All right, we'll look at the arranger really quick. Or we'll, a brief view there. Let's try this again. I'll play these in, make sure quantize is off. Yeah, play this in poorly. Overdub, very important. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why this wound up being 5 measures long instead of 4. But those hi-hats were not played very well. Oh, if you go into the sequencer and change velocity, you can see the color change. That is good to know. I think I need to adjust the threshold of my pads. But anyway, so let's go ahead and select all those hi-hats. Just by clicking the hi-hats, you can see them highlighted right there. And then if I go quantize, I can actually set it to 16 and click do it. And now not perfect. There were still some mistakes where like notes dropped out, but that works. Of course, I could have also just done it with the note repeat function too. Terry, if the commercials are too loud, then my guess is my audio is too quiet. That would probably be, I probably need to just turn it up in general here. But yeah, that's how easy quantize is now with the select all function especially, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not feeling this at all, so I'm going to load in, let's just start a new project actually. Let's just create something into the arranger. I'll load in a kit, and we'll focus, I guess, more on the arranger because that's definitely my favorite part of the update, for sure. It's so damn handy. We'll go drum. We will load in. We'll go places. We'll go to my SD card. Samples, kits. There's this kit that I've kind of been using for everything right now. And oh no, I don't have those samples on this one. That's right. But and really quick, I'm noticing a problem. These are on different mute groups. There we go. Yeah, cool. Let's find some sounds for a different track here. We'll go back to track 1 here, and for this plugin, we'll go to OpX4, which is the FM synth. I've really been enjoying this one. Don't really know what I'm after. Maybe not keys. That's goofy, but I kind of like it. What's our tempo? Yeah, sure. What the hell did I play? Why not? Okay. And we can just go grid here, and then we can actually check this out. We'll go to the arranger, and can I do this here? Yeah, we can long press on our track and copy events. We want to copy bars 1 through 3 and paste them also into plugin number 1 at bar 3. Now we have 4 measures of it. And really quick, I'm also going to name this. So to do that, double tap. That's it. Chords. And now we're just basically working in the arranger. And we can even do things like grab a new track from here. So we'll grab another plugin. We'll go sounds. We'll go OpX4 again, sure. And basses. Kind of chaotic. Ugh. Just looking for something kind of normal. This always happens when I live stream, I feel like. Just for the sake of saving money, is it better to get an MPC 1 with a controller? If you're able to permanently have them set up, then yeah. I couldn't stand having the MPC 1 without or with a separate controller because I was constantly having to move stuff around because of how much I filmed. But if you could have that permanently set up, then yeah, that's probably a cheaper option. I love this though. For me, this makes a lot of sense. Let's, whoops. Oh, come on. Let's use the arpeggiator here on random. No, I like more rhythmic. He says as he keeps the arpeggiator on. One more try. Actually, and let's do this from the arranger here. Cool. We will go and here's our kit. And I believe I can actually move the location of this to... Maybe? Oh yeah, position. There we go. So now the kit is at the very top. And we can zoom in and out of this all we want here. It's kind of groovy. Those are not toms. Sure, let's just bang something out real quick. Overdub a hat here at the end. There we go. Cool. Neat. Yeah. So let's extend this out and come to measure. Actually, let's duplicate all of this. So the easiest way to do that, I believe, is to just go copy bars 1 through 4, and now we'll put them in after bar 5. Now if we go back and look at our arranger, we should have 8 measures. I messed that up, didn't I? I put it after bar 5. Sequence, there we go. I'm still learning. And I know some people are not going to be cool with that, but I'm still trying to figure it all out. After bar 4, that's what I wanted. There we go. Now if we go into the arranger, now we have 8 bars. Cool. And now we can come to... Actually, I'll show you all how this little thingy works up here. So this is like our in and out point. So I can actually set that wherever I want. I can set the beginning and the end. And then whenever I hit play start, that's where the playhead goes from. So now I just turn on the metronome. And here's our chords. I don't know, I'll just play something. Here we go. I need the metronome on, don't I? Yeah. Okay, what the hell? Oh. On record. There we go. Cool. Sure. Simple, but it works. Now, check this out. I can also... whoop. Come on. I can pull up the data for the track right there. And then just from this screen alone, I can navigate around. I'm also doing this from a distance here, so bear with me. I can copy those notes there. Copy. Paste. Copy, paste. And I also could do this via just menus as well. There we go. Super easy. Put that away. Back in our arranger. Let's grab plugin 2, which is our bass. So I'll name that really quick. Hopefully you can see just how fluid this really is. I mean, this stuff is so good. The 37 cannot have an SSD installed. No, definitely a bummer there. But you still will be able to stream off the SD card on 3.0, of course. Here we go. Oh, so now, just got to adjust our in and out point. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'm going to play something unique. I'm going to play some drums first, and then we'll play something unique. Just going to wing it. Nice. I didn't realize that was recording. I was just kind of jamming. Cool. Let's listen to what I played. Yeah, awesome. And I can turn off loop, and now this goes back to the beginning. And this loop thing is super cool because this also allows you to drop stuff in and out very, very quickly as long as you have an MPC that has an erase button. I don't know if they all do or not, but I can drag this around. I can change the length of it here, the duration. So let's take out the chords. So I'm just going to select the chords. We've got our in and out, our loop points active. I hit erase. It automatically knows that we want the chord track, and then it has that time selected. I just hit do it, and now it's gone, that first, the first two measures. And if I turn off loop, now we'll keep going. Yeah, and now I want to put a drum fill in here. So I'm actually going to turn on the loop point again. Sometimes it's just faster to use the, the cue links, I think. Here we go. Obviously, these fills are super cheesy. I'm just kind of winging it here. A mouse would be very nice for this stuff. I mean, people are saying, you know, then you're on a DAW. What's the difference? But this is so much more enjoyable than a DAW for me. I'm absolutely loving this experience. Like, it's so great. Ableton is awesome, but since this update came out, I have fired up Ableton twice. And that was only to grab sounds. That's it. I grabbed a couple presets from Vital, and then I'm working on a Neil Peart drum kit for myself. All into the MPC. Yeah. This stuff is... the MPC, this update is freaking awesome. And this is just a beta, too. I want to erase the chords, another 2 measures of chords there. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we're just working within here. Now check this out. We now have locators too, which I believe only the Key 61 had them. But if I hold Shift, we can see 6 different instances of the word set down here. So I need to move my playhead to the start of this new section here, where we go up to the C minor. I hold Shift, I hit set. Now there's a locator there. Now if you double tap on the bar time section there, you can actually not only adjust, you know, where your playhead is and punch in and punch out points, but if you click locators, now we can see our locators, and we can adjust those too, but we can also name them. So we can say here, we can just name this B section. And now, I don't know if you can see that or not, it says B section right there. Might be a little hard for the camera to pick up. let's make one more section. So we're going to add 8 more measures here, and we will go to those. Tell you what, let's just copy measures 5 through 9 and paste them right at 17. So if we go copy bars, we want, oh, why can't I, oh, because that's the last bar. 5 through 9, and we want to paste them after measure 16, is that what I said? And we'll do 2 copies of that. Yay, I did it. Yeah, cool. So now I'll put the playhead right there. Shift, set new locator. Double tap here. Locator number 2 is section. We'll just call this 1, 2 because we're back to it. Now here's the really cool part with locators. When you have shift held down, anything that you have set will actually show the name, and you'll instantly jump to it. So B section, look at that. We just jumped to the B section. Section 1, 2. There we go. It's so nice. It's so nice for like actually arranging, because let's say I want to have, okay, let's add a track and add like a little cheesy solo or something. So I'll add a new track, plug in, sounds. We'll go Jura. Give me a lead. Sure, what key are we in? Like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but I think we're in like C minor, right? Sure. So now let's say our playhead's like way over here, and I'm like, okay, I want to do a solo with pickups into section 1, 2. So I hold shift, section 1, 2, and now I can just dial the playhead back just like a measure or 2. And here we go. I did mess something up in the copying and pasting of measures. We had... I got my numbers wrong, didn't I? Kind of sounds cool, actually. But you can see how that solo works, and there it all is. And we've got our pickups there and everything. That's kind of sick. Now, obviously, I just messed it up because I'm going fast and not really paying attention to where I need to be. When I copy and pasted that, clearly, I needed to paste. I needed to copy 5 through 9, and I think I did 5 through 8. Because that's 3 measures. No, I did 4. I don't know, I messed something up there. Yeah. But as you can see, the arranger just ties this whole experience together so well. You know what? We're live. I might as well just try and fix the little mistake that I made, right? Why not? So the mistake occurs... right here on all tracks except for the synth. So basically what I need to do is take measure 20 and put it in place of 21. So we're going to do this the difficult way. Maybe. What is the best way to do this? See, I'm still learning this here. Copy events. Actually, no. Back in the arranger, if I long press right here, we can go copy events of this track. We want to copy 20 through 21. And we want to paste it at 21. Oh, except that was the wrong measure to copy because that one had a drum fill on it. How about we just play something unique there? We'll do the copy for the chords. We'll copy measure 20 on the chords, copy events. There we go. Oh, sounds like my wife just got home. I heard her horn because she locked her car. Let's see here. And I want to paste at 21, but on the chord track. Whoop, and I want to replace. Yeah. Cool. Now we'll do the same with the bass. And again, there's probably a more efficient way to do this, but I'm just kind of going with what I know. I've barely spent any time with the manual. And we want to paste that to the bass track. Not merge, replace. There we go. Cool. Now we'll just drum a unique bar of music here. Whoops. Or did that do it? Hang on. I messed something up, didn't I? Yeah, I definitely messed something up. So if we turn on loop and go to measure 21, we can erase the drums and then just play something in. And I'll just use overdub. Here we go. There we go. And now we can finish our keyboard solo right where we left off. I'm getting there. It happened again. So yeah, I just messed something up with the copy and paste originally. So here's our little track. Yeah, neat. There we go. And we could actually just erase measure. Hang on. I'm sitting at such a weird angle so the camera can see this. Hang on. Measure 26. We can simply just erase that by going to the sequence, going to delete bars. There we go. Now, yeah, it's just gone. Cool. So I do have a little bit of time left. I can show you a song I've been working on, or I can show you the drum kit I've been working on. I'll let all 12 of you vote. First response gets it, either song or drum kit. Either way, I need to go load. And I'm going to have a sip of water. New song. All right. New song it is. Here we go. I got lost for a second. Projects. And we'll delete all that we just came up with. Didn't really need it. So all of this is done on the MPC. Nothing's really mixed yet. Basically, this is... I started this what's today? Wednesday, late Monday night. Worked on it a bit yesterday and then worked on it earlier today. This has kind of been where I've been taking my notes for the video, for Friday's video. Here we are in the arranger. I've got... Actually, we'll look at our tracks from here. I've got an ARP, bass, pad, some stabs, some drums, a bell piano. There is a sax in here, which is the only thing that is not from the MPC. I actually recorded it off of the Verse Lab. It's just a placeholder. It's like a cheesy MIDI sax solo. So, yeah, here you go. Here's the first look at the song. First listen, I guess. Here's where the lyrics will come in. Not in there yet. Some of these drums will need fixing. I want some cymbals that last longer. Here comes the chorus, first chorus. And obviously these drums are nowhere near done yet. You can see I've used the locators here in arranging. I used all 6. This will be the second verse. Next chorus is coming up. Locators are the different section of the song. So chorus, solo, verse, they let you jump around easily to where you need to be in your song. That was what I just showed off just a few minutes ago in the other track. Yeah, it's cheesy, but I kind of want to get a real sax. And this is just an audio track. And this was me just messing around. A real sax there would be super cool. And that's the end of that. Now you'll notice the waveform here for our audio. And this last note, by the way, Terry, here's a locator for outro. So let's say our playhead's way over here, and I want to skip to the end. Shift outro. There we go. Now either I could automate the fade out of our volume on the track right here, or what I can do is actually go into the mixer and just automate it. And I was not fast enough. So I'll go back to outro. There we go. And I may have messed up. There we go. So now, if we go back to the cool. Yeah, noise theorem. It seems to have come a ways since then. This is like everything I wanted in the when I first got my hands on the MPC. This is so sick. Like as someone who started with sheet music and used sheet music professionally until I started doing this full time, this is so freaking awesome. I'm like over the moon with how cool this is. This update, yeah, it's just phenomenal. Like it has transformed the MPC platform from something I didn't really care about anymore to something now I'm like I'm going to use this every day. Like this is what I'm going to write with, which is just so cool. I'm not going to save this. I had it. I'm not going to save what I just did there. I'm just going to revert this to what it was before. So let's have some fun in the last few minutes here. How do I get... Oh, just swipe. Outputs 1 and 2. There you are. Let's have some fun, shall we? Let's go to effects and let's put flex beat on here. Is it under modulation? No, is it under... I can never remember where that thing is. Harmonic, maybe? Yeah, there it is. this is actually sounding kind of cool. Might as well sample it, right? Why did it stop? That's weird. Try it again. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Oh. Maximum length. I'm a dum-dum. No, not record. Holy shit, I almost messed that up, didn't I? One more time. I tried to go mess with flex beat while we were sampling. Bad idea. Just want up until here, till the drums come in. Just gonna name this intro? Question mark? Oh, can't do question mark. Okay, fine. And then keep, and then new track, drum, and browse, sample assign, intro. Just put it right there. Cool. Now we'll go back into mix here, and we'll just get rid of flex beat. What do I want to do? I feel like I could do something really cool. Not too noticeable, is it? Kind of is. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, there's surely a way I could like fade those together in the arranger. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Oh, you can see like your submixes and stuff. Oh, that's cool. In the arranger. Neat. Well, but I may have convinced you to try an MPC again. I am definitely having fun. Yeah, this is like everything I wanted. I'm a very happy man right now. Yeah. I can't wait until they work a few of the bugs out. Although we didn't have any crashes, which is cool. I think I've only had 3 crashes total since installing this on Thursday, which isn't bad for a public beta. Yeah. It seems the people that are having like actual issues with it are on older hardware, possibly. Automation to just turn the effect on and off after the intro is done. Yeah, I kind of like I guess I could set flex beat as a send effect because I kind of want like half and half going on. But yeah, either way, I'm not going to save what we just did because I'm actually working on the song on the full setup. This normally lives over by the jam desk where I can put everything into it. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. MPC 3.0. It's 2 big thumbs up from me. You'll see more of this track and probably, well, I don't know if it'll be this track, but you'll see more of this on Friday. I'll go into how I've been working with drum kits on Slice Motion. Plug a controller into the MPC and you can map sliders to the mix parameters. Yeah, that's super cool. I did that with the MPC 1 in the past. I don't know if I did mix parameters specifically. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. The 37 is just like the perfect vessel for this for me personally. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up, everybody. It is 6 o'clock. We've been going for an hour. I'm going to go eat some dinner and then plug this back in on the other side of the room and get back to work on that track, trying to beat those drums up a bit and keep having fun. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you had a good time. The few of you who stuck through the whole time, I appreciate you. Wabbit, Noise Theorem, Terry, Derek, you guys are awesome. Yeah. And we'll see you Friday for the normal video. Bye, everybody.